Hi, pensioner prepper here. Last Saturday there was a rally by Tommy Robinson, and basically I noticed the media was saying there was 100,000 there. Well, anybody with with eyes to see, you wouldn't need even the glasses to see, there are at least a couple of million there, if not more. So the media and the government and that saying this is all right-wing fascism and racist and things like that. Well, there was ordinary families there, and children and things like that. I think there were 9 arrests or something like that. But you look at the Nottingham Carnival, and the amount of arrests and the amount of robberies, and I think there were stabbings and all sorts there. So so the media is definitely not on the public side. I just put my tablet there because I won't need it for now. So I'm very concerned with what's going on in the UK, and my views on Islam are pretty negative. In fact, I have a lot of doctrinal problems with Islam, and I don't think Islam is compatible with the West and its values. I mean, obviously there are a lot of Muslims that are quite peaceable. I mean, I don't deny that, but the possibility of integration, it's not going to gel, in my opinion. That comes up to another thing. I mean, I live in Bulgaria. I mean, I'm 74 years of age, and I do have grandchildren in the UK. There's one of my son and my daughter and that. Is it safe for me to go back to the UK? I don't mean with the people and such like. Although I was assaulted in Luton Airport a few years back, nothing was done by the police, and that was 4 black girls who did that. So I've been reluctant to go back to the UK. But the recent events, do I risk getting arrested as soon as I land at Luton Airport or Manchester Airport, just like that Irish scriptwriter, comedian? Do I risk being arrested for my views, which are online, is quite open and things like that? So I don't feel safe going back to see my grandchildren. But there again, as you know, I'm pensioner prepper, so I've got other things to say. It looks to me like the UK economy is going to collapse, and my main concern is not with the wealthy. They can take care of them bloody selves as far as I'm concerned. They've done enough damage. But the pensioners and the poor, which my children are struggling, and I don't deny that. And they are working, they're really struggling, and they're in hardship. So what's practical to be as a prepper? I mean, I have a little bit of gold and I have silver, which is there because I'm there to pay my taxes and things like that, because they still want paying. And I do live in Bulgaria as a guest, although legally, but let's say I'd be very unwelcome if I weren't able to pay my municipal taxes and things like that. I think I'd be soon out of my ear. Anyway, we'll come back. So what's practical as a pensioner or a low paid worker or somebody who's unemployed and things like that to prep? Well, obviously gold and silver will be out of your price range. Gold in particular. So I was asked a few weeks ago by a friend of mine here in Bulgaria. He said, would it be practical for him to buy silver at this moment in time? I said, well, yes, it would, if you can afford it. But if you're looking at total collapse, which I'm thinking may happen, like Venezuela or something like that, would be gold any beneficial to you? Let's consider. You look down your high street at the moment, the small establishments, shops and things like that, they're gone. They're closing down. So these little small backbone of local economy and local shopping and things like that, they're decimated. I mean, supermarkets are surviving, but how long are they going to survive in a total meltdown? Once they're gone, where are you going to get your food from? Where are you going to get your shoes and things like that from? I mean, if you look at it, it's probably local barter markets and things like that. But let's come down to that. So you can go down to the barter market, say with 1 gram of gold, which is about, I don't know, last time I looked, something like about 110, 120 pounds, a little tiny piece of gold. You're not going to be able to trade that there, not at all. I mean, even small fractional silver, you're going to have to do some real bargaining. Most people are not up to it yet. So I was asked, would you buy gold or would you buy silver at this moment in time? You're not able to afford any. So I said, what your best thing to do, as beside when I put the water, salt, rice, beans and things like that as the essentials, you need something to add to it. And so I said, your best thing for both trade as well as your own food security would be tinned meat and tinned fish. So anyway, having said that, I've been out shopping and I got the money available to do this at the time. So I bought tinned food. Don't just stack it up there. So I bought tinned food. So really what I did, I maxed out, excuse me, oh dear me, I maxed out at what I buy. So there was tinned food, there's these offers 3 for 2. So I'm not bragging, I'm just saying what I was able to do, the opportunity was there and I took it. And what I'm saying to you is, if the opportunity is there, take it. So there you are, I've got an offer 3 for 2 and there we are. So essentially I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, so I've got 12 cans at that sitting. And this is unusual in Bulgaria, Lidl's and that. They've got some tin pear halves. And to be honest, I love pear halves, I really do. I mean, you know, pears and bananas, they're my favourite thing, literally. Although they have been selling some pineapples off cheap, and I've been doing that. See, there's another brand of tin food. It was in my price range, so I've stocked up. There's another. No, that's another 4 tins. There's another one of these tins there. That makes 5 of those up to now. So I'm not bragging. I'm saying I took the opportunity, and to be honest, I maxed out. And I had to literally live on my preps for the rest of the month. But it's there. I thought I'd try this. Smoked tuna, I've never heard of it before. But it was there. I thought, that sounds nice. You know, perhaps on toast or whatever. I don't know. Tinned tuna. But don't forget your salt. It's essential. Never forget your salt. It's essential both in cooking, you can clean your teeth of it, cleaning wounds, and it's essential. Your salt. I've said it before, your salt. So finally, as I said, I'm not bragging, but I did max out what I got. Pineapple slices. So the fruit, because they do need fruit. A couple of tins of pineapple slices. Tuna. I know it's not everybody saying, oh, my brother said, what about the mercury in it? And let's put it this way, I'd sooner die of mercury poisoning than starvation. Or even the small risk of mercury poisoning. So basically, I maxed out on that because it was there, it was affordable for me. But you might only be able to get a tin or 2, but one or 2 tins is better than no tins. So there I got, so I managed to get 7 tins of tuna. So, as I said, that was opportunistic. It was there and I got the money. I thought, go for it. Spend the money, go for it. Obviously, I've got some bottles of beer, cheap beer and things like that. But there you are. So basically, there's 12 tins of that, 2 tins of beer halves, things like that. 2, 4, 7 tins of tuna, two of smoked tuna. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the sorted meats. So that's what I'm saying. Even in the smallest way, do some preparing. As I said, your water, your salt, sugar, beans and rice, they're your staples. But while you can, get your tinned fish and tinned meats, because you're going to want something to go with it. And the thing is, if it really came down to a crash, I come along, I've got a tin of, say, smoked tuna here, well, I'm going to eat it anyway, but I've got a tin of smoked tuna there. I can barter that more readily than I can gold and silver. Right? And as I say, I'm living in Bulgaria, so I've got tobacco and things like that, which are a lot cheaper here at the moment than what it is for you in the UK. So look to what you can barter. Look to what you can eat. Eating is your top priority. Paying your roof over your head and your bills is your other priority. Because you need those 2 basic things. You need to eat, you need to have somewhere safe and a roof over your head. Those are your 2 priorities. All else are just a bonus. So let's see, get my controller here. As I said, I've got very big concerns about the UK. I don't know, I'll have to make a decision whether I'll go to visit my grandchildren. I won't say I'm frightened, I just have concerns, because the UK is a mess. Oh, by the way, don't forget your pets, they will also need feeding. Don't forget those. I mean, I've got Bonnie, my cat, over there. He keeps bringing presents in the house. He brought a bloody dead rat in the house the other day, which I wasn't very pleased about. But he catches mice. I'm not happy with him catching the birds, but you know, and there's lizards here and snakes. So he'll nab them as well. So he does a good job, except when he brings a rat in the house. I'm not very appreciative of that. So I have to get up, come out in the morning, and that, and there's remains of a dead creature on the doorstep. And I have to clean it up. He's not very tidy. But look after your pets. I mean, they're not only just company. I mean, like a cat. I've got chickens there. I mean, I've got some cats that come round now, little kittens, and I'm not too bothered about feeding. We've got dry food, just cheap enough. But you fix them round there, because obviously when you've got chickens, it attracts rats and things like that. So the cats are very useful. Anyway, so I hope you've enjoyed this little bit of yarning and things like that. And my prayers go with you in the UK for stability. Although I must admit my feelings are very bleak on the future, both economically and such like. And I'm not going to make too much of the government, because, to be honest, it's appalling. And I wish you all the best. So, Pensioner Pepper here, saying take care for now, and my prayer go with you. Bye bye for now.